welcome back to our English online classes. In our previous classes, we have already started our grammar section in which we have started determiners. Today we are going to start the second point, the second topic, that is modals, and this is the most important topic of your grammar. So basically this word is not the model, this word is modal. Model is the replica of any kind of building things, that's it. Now the next one is modal. Okay, now what is modals? If I ask you what is modal, आप लोग यही आंसर दोगे, could, should, shall, can, these are all the modals. If I ask, no, give me the exact definition, how can you define what is the word modal means? So what is the word modal mean? Let's see. Now students, see, basically the words, the auxiliary verbs are can, could, these all are the auxiliary verbs. Now how to define this modal? Now in the modals, modal are those helping verbs. Remember this thing, modals are those helping verbs. This is the most important, helping verbs. They are the helping verbs which express the mode or manner of the actions indicated by the main verb. Now listen, what is modals are the helping verbs. They are the helping verbs. What are the helping verbs? Which help the main verb. Which the helping verbs means they help the main verb to express their verb. They express modes such as ability, possibility, probability, permission, obligation, etc. So जो modals जो होते हैं, they express all these things. Okay. Next. Now what are the functions of the auxiliary verbs? Now जो भी आपके जो modals जो हैं वो when we use the uses, we in this video we are going to learn the uses of the modals auxiliary. So very first we are going to read about the can. Okay, so can here. So can we use in the sense of ability. Ability means I can complete this work. Here you show that you can complete your work. Here the ability show that I can complete my work. I can jump this wall. It means you are showing your ability that I can jump this wall. It means you are able to jump this. Now next one is we use can in the request also. Now can I use your pen? It means you are making a request. Can I use your pen? So in request we use can. Next for permission. Now students, permission, there are two types of permission. Very first for seek, to seek and to give. To seek means जब आप permission मांग रहे हो and to give means जब आप permission दे रहे हो. Now here you can use my pen. Okay, ये जो permission है ये permission दे रहे हैं. And for the seek, can I use your pen? It means you are seeking the permission from your teacher, from your friend. And वो जब आपको reply करते हैं, yes you can take my pen or you can use my pen. So here आपको permission मिल रही है. Okay. Next one is possibility. Now this can be done in a few hours. It means there is a possibility, कुछ chances हैं कि ये जो work है it can be completed in a few hours. Okay. Now prohibition. It means वहाँ पे restricted है, आपको मना किया गया है. You cannot play here. आपको वहाँ पे मना किया गया है. You cannot play here. Understood? So these are the uses of the can. Now the next one is the could. Could is the past form of can. So here we also use ability. It means could we also use as the ability. I could this if I were not blind. It means this sentence show in the for the past tense कि मैं ये काम कर सकता था अगर मैं blind नहीं होता. This show the ability. I can do this work if I were not blind. Okay. Now the next one is polite request. This one is the most important. Please focus this on this point. Now could is the most polite than can. हम permission लेते हैं while seeking the permission we say can I use your pen? But if we say could I use your pen? It means there is a more polite. You are more polite in this sentence. So could shows more polite. So this is the polite request. Could you lend me your pen? Okay. Next for possibility. It could be done if rain did not interrupt. This is the possibility for the past, in the past. Okay, so it could be done if rain did not interrupt. Understood? Next one is advise. For advice, you could consult a specialist. Means there is for advice also we use could. For again for permission, okay, but for the past tense. Permission. Could I go to the movie? But you know, permission means now you are asking, you are seeking the permission in a polite manner. Could I go to the movie? Dad, it means you are seeking the permission from your father. Next one is for desire. I wish I could become a scientist. Now here it's your desire that I wish I could become a scientist. So these are the functions of the can and could. These are the auxiliary verbs. Next is may and might. Okay. So about the may we use may for permission. Okay. May I come in? You all know very well. आप हमेशा बोलते हो may I come in sir. Okay. So you are seeking the permission. Okay. Now for the possibility, it may rain today. It means there is a possibility, the sky is cloudy and you are saying it may rain today. Okay, understood everyone? For prayer, okay, may God bless you. It also kind of wish, okay, may God bless you. And for the wish, may you live long. So these are the functions of may. Next one is might. This is the past tense of may. For speculation, he might have done it if he had a chance. Speculation means you can say idea. Okay, he might have done it if he had a chance. अगर उसको chance मिला होता, chance मिलता है तो वो ये काम कर सकता था. Okay, for suggestion, you might travel by air than by road. It's a suggestion. We use might for suggestion also. And for permission, might I say few words means you are seeking the permission but in a very polite way. Okay. For reproach, you might tell the truth. Okay. For the reproach also you use you might tell the truth. And for order, okay, in the sense of order, see the example. You might leave the room now. This is my order, just leave this room. Okay. It means we can say that for the command also. Understood everyone? So these are the functions of may and might. Next is shall. Now see the functions of the shall. We use shall in the future. You all know we use this in the future also. Very simple sentence. I shall visit your place tomorrow. For the future sense you are saying that I shall visit your place tomorrow. For compulsion. Okay, we use shall in the sense of compulsion. You shall do it now. आपको अभी ये काम करना होगा. It's a compulsory. Okay. For determination, make it clear. For determination, if you are determined, then we use shall. The army shall fight to the last. It means the army are determined. For order also. In the sense of order, we use shall. You shall not make a noise here. It means this is my order. You shall not make a noise in the class. Got it? And next one is for assurance. The cadets shall fall in at 6 p.m. Okay, these are the assurance. And the next one is command. Shall I pick you up on the way? It means it's a command. Next one is desire. Shall I pick you upon on the way? It means it's a desire. You are asking, it's your desire कि मैं आपको वहाँ से pick कर लूँ. It's a desire also. And the for next one is permission. Shall we visit the zoo? It's a permission कि हम जो zoo जो है उसको visit कर लें. Okay. So these are the functions of the shall. And the next one is the should. Now the function of should is advise. We use should in the case of advice. We should listen to our elders. Okay. So in the case of advice we use should. Next is possibility. he should be in the house now. There is a possibility कि वो अभी घर में होगा. There is a possibility that he should be in the house right now. And for the request, okay, and for the request, should you like to come with me? It means there is a request कि आप वहाँ मेरे साथ में आना पसंद करेंगे. So it's for the request also. And for the permission, so for permission, should I wake you up at dawn? It means कि मैं आपको वो permission ले रहा है कि can I wake you up early. Next one is duty. Now for the duty, students should prepare their lessons. Okay, now for the duty also. Now students, we use this should for all this: advice, possibility, request, permission, and the for duty also. Now these are the all the functions of the modals which we have read today. Now student, there is the most important thing is that the modals always comes alone, in the sense they are never followed by s or es. कभी भी उनमें s और es नहीं लगता. We never use ing or ed in the form of past tense or participle. So modals जो होते हैं simple एक ही आता है, हम कभी भी उसमें ing या ed use नहीं करेंगे. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, it's enough for today. We will continue the remaining points of our modals in our next video. Is that clear? Okay, good day all of you.